Action. Hello there, everyone. I'm here to record a video for you guys. For the last few months, I've been trying to do a day in the life of me. You know, like, you seen those videos called, I think, a day in the life of blank? But I haven't been able to do that. But now this time I will. Today I will show you what I do on a regular Thursday here in San Diego State. I hope you'll enjoy it. Well, I just got out of the theater. And it was pretty simple, just nothing much to do, just performances. Oh wait, that sounds terrible. Well, I'm just out of the theater because I couldn't take a camera in there, obviously, because we're doing performances. So instead, I didn't do anything at all. After theater, however, I decided to go eat. Since hell, it was past 11 anyways. So I ate at the Taco Bell Express, which is here at the Western Plaza. It's a small place. It only has like a few things. It has like a Starbucks, Taco Bell Express, and just some random rip-off of Subway. Right now I'm just off to do some stuff. But next time, KCR. Testing, take one, action. Well, right now it's not that much before I go to KCR, but while I'm at it, I decided to show off a little thing. Huzzah! Oh yes, and one more thing. Today I didn't bring my backpack since I didn't have much to do today in class, because the only thing I did was just look at performances and talk about them on my phone. But I just want to do this. Ain't that funny? Well, right now I'm off to KCR, but just wanted to interest you in what's happening today. It's the farmer's market, and there's a bunch of tours. Not that much. Not much happening today aside from that. Tours and just the farmer's market, which is really lame. In fact, they have chicken that smells like carne asada. If you find it hard to believe, it's true. Oh, and it's very cloudy. But that's not normal. Usually it's sunny, but today's cloudy for some reason. Alright, off to KCR. Well, I'm here at the KCR radio station. I didn't mention the obvious. I'll be recording some parts of it, but due to legal reasons, I can't play the song. I can't record the song, so you might see some jumps. That's because I'm playing a song. But you'll see how I work here at KCR. Alright, here I am working at KCR. Right now I'm playing some songs, but when the song ends, I'll do some DJing. I'll talk. Alright, and that was Bass Hunter with Russia Privet. Coming up next is a PSA, and then afterwards we'll go back to some more music.
Walls, doors, windows, and sills.
Alright, we're going to go back to the back on air. Just a second.
If your home was built before 1970.
Alright, and that was, of course, the PSA. So now I'm going to add some more music. In a while, we're going to go to some sports. But now, let's play a song that you probably heard came out last weekend. Here is now from Lady Gaga, Judas.
Brought to you by the Library of Congress and the Ad Council.
Alright, we're back. So let's go back to some more music. Let's see, where's my songs? Here's a song from a movie in the 60s, which is still a pretty good one. And I just found it recently. Here's now from the album Yellow Submarine, Hey Bulldog. Alright. Well, from what you can see, working here at KCR is pretty great. So it's all fun and games. and I can play some music while I'm at it. Like right now, I'm playing the Beatles on KCR. Now, for those wondering why you can't get it over there in Imperial Valley, it's because it's only on Cox and Time Warner Cable San Diego. We used to have an internet feed, but it cut off like before I came. So essentially, they're working on it, but it's not going to come out yet. So that's the only way to watch it. The only way to watch KCR, to listen to KCR, is only through cable here on Cox and Time Warner Cable, unfortunately. But you can enjoy it while you're at it, so you can just play some music and DJ all along. Oh, and I'm gonna play in a while a song from The Past of Angel. Try again. Oh, in a few minutes, I'm gonna play a song from Angel Lopez's Past. No, not that one. Okay, on Friday, April 22nd, the baseball team will still be at Air Force for the series that continues all the way up until Saturday. That game will be, Friday's game will be at 1 o'clock again. The women's track team will be at the UCSD Invitational, I think over their campus, at 9 a.m. Pacific. Then, the water polo team will be at the Aztec Aquaplex, taking on UC San Diego at 3 p.m. Pacific. On Saturday, the men's baseball team finish out their series against Air Force at 11 Pacific time. Then, the softball team will play UNLV at the SSU Softball Stadium at 1 on Saturday. The women's track team will finish off their invitational over at UCSD. That event is at 9 Pacific on Saturday. And finally, the men's tennis team will be at UNLV over in Las Vegas. That event is at 3. Nothing happens on Sunday and Monday, but then on Tuesday, it's much here. But then on Tuesday, the men's baseball team will be taking on UC Riverside over at Tony Bench Stadium this Tuesday at 6 p.m. Pacific. Then on Wednesday, the men's tennis and women's tennis team will both be at Fort Collins for the tennis championships from the Mountain West Conference. That event continues all the way up until presumably Friday. But that's about it for the week. And for Thursday, nothing happens in the morning except the women's track team will be at the Penn Relays. It's from Pennsylvania at, this is early, 7 a.m. Pacific time, of course. And that's about it, aside from the evening games, which we won't mention. Alright, let's go to some more music. Let's go play a song here that I recently bought, and it's a really good one. If you haven't seen the music video, you really should. Why? Legendary features James Van Der Beek, but you'll need to watch the video to understand. Here's now from her album Cannibal, Keisha with Blow. Alright, and that was Keisha with the song Blow from her album Cannibal. Now, coming up next is a song that you've never heard unless you've really been snooping around the internet. Now, I have a friend of mine who is from my hometown. Regionally, of course, the Classico Mexicali region, for those who've never heard of it. But they have he plays music. He's an artist. He's like Kurt Cobain, rebellious and awesome. So, here's a song from one of his bands. Now he has several bands. Like he plays in several bands. Like this one from like his early days, but right now he plays with a band called Mimica, or as he wants to call it, Mimica, with another guy called Michael con K. That's the real name on Facebook. Find it. He goes online by the name of Weevo DeLonge, referring himself to one of the artists from Blink-182, which we'll play later. But now, here's a song from one of his older bands, and one that I really like better. Here's now from Angel Lopez, Freud Van Dash, Punky Man. Here we go. This one's for you, Angel. The song you heard a while ago was, of course, from Troy Van Dash, Punky Man. That's the name of the song. Punkiman. The friend I'm talking about, of course, is a guy who just mentioned as Weevo DeLonge. If that name sounds familiar, it's based off of the Blink-182 guy. But if you want to friend him on Facebook, You can find them online at Mimica, Mimika, over on Facebook. Just search the name Mimica and you'll be there. You can also check them out on MySpace, that site that no one checks anymore, or to quote a guy from Saturday Night Live, an abandoned amusement park. So you can find it on MySpace and Facebook. I prefer Facebook, but they prefer MySpace, who knows. So I recommend them. They're great artists, and maybe next week we'll have them on. Alright, now we're going to listen to more music. Right now I'm going to play Nickelback. We have time for one more song. We're going to play it all, and then afterwards I'll say a good day to you. Since it's almost that time of the week, let's play that song that celebrates that time of the week. I won't say it, but I think you know what I'm talking about. But remember, when it's 7 a.m., you gotta get fresh and gotta eat your cereal and wait for the bus stop. So that's about it. I would like to thank you all. And again, if you want to listen to more music from my friend Angel Lopez, you can find him over on Facebook at We Will The Lounge, or on Mimica, Mimika, over on Facebook, proudly. So you can listen to that and check it out. But aside from that, I will say it is awesome. It is great. He is a great musician. I recommend him. I hope that I'm here next week on the show. I hope to. That's not a promise. Once again, to remind you all, you are listening to KCR, channel 956 on Cox, in Time Warner, digital cable 957. The studio line. Thank you very much for listening. Once again, for those who want to contact me, check me out on my Facebook page at facebook.com/JoeGarcia9, or on Twitter at twitter.com/JoeStir31. But I recommend my Facebook page. Thank you very much for listening. I will see you all next week. If you excuse me, I have to go downtown to watch the Padres for the Phillies. Good day. Well, so that's about it for my day. Didn't do much, but that's about it. So, you saw how I worked KCR. That's about my Thursday. Now, if you excuse me, I need to be elsewhere.